Friend and Foe Adventure Co. is an immaturely mature podcast. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Previously on Friend and Foe Adventure Co.
Hi, I'm a Claptrap model Standard 3 version 1.0, but you can call me Stevio. Amir informed me that he had hired vault hunters to help him with his dawn problem. So while they were sleeping, I left little presents in their bed to surprise them. Randy informed me that they needed to get into the Dawn's daughter's wedding, which I happened to be banned from. So in exchange for their help helping me pull off some epic pranks, I helped them get into the wedding. After some ups and downs, they pulled off some pranks and added some pranks of their own. It was incredible! But the Dawn wasn't too pleased and called off the wedding. And that made the Vault Hunters not too pleased. So they came back to kill me, but I was listening on their echo stones. So I hightailed it out of there. And by hightail it out of there, I mean hide under a nearby table and hope they don't roll a high enough search check. I felt guilty though, so I decided to help them help themselves by helping them hunt down the Jackbots. And now you're all caught up.
Everybody's leveled up. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody's put in level 2 now. They've increased their health. They've gotten new skills and are ready to hunt some robots.
There are 5 Jackbots, and each of them have a specialty. You killed Explosive Egbert and Wesley Snipes. So who we have left is Quiet Quinn, Sheila Swardsley, and Alma Assault. We need to lure them out. The Don is pretty pissed at you guys for messing up his daughter's wedding. He doesn't know you messed it up. You guys were so good. That wasn't sarcastic. It's just the sound of my voice. And so he's going to be on a pretty short fuse today. We already have Nettie in the basement. So I figure, hey, what if we put up a ransom for her? He'll probably send out the Jackbots. But fighting 2 of them might be deadly. So if you want, you all 4 could ambush whoever shows up, or we could take 2 hostages, and hopefully that'll divide and conquer.
Who else could we take hostage?
I'm so glad you asked. Polly's skag ran away, and she put out a bounty for it. And so if you can catch this skag, maybe you can put it up as a hostage.
That's not the same skag from earlier, is it? Like from episode 1?
What are you talking about? I don't know. Folks around town say that they've seen the skag running around with a leash attached to it.
Very good.
Would a skag be a valuable enough hostage, though?
Well, Polly's really upset about the wedding falling through, so I'm guessing that the Don will do anything to cheer up his daughter today.
What if we tell her we've got the skag and then we kidnap her instead?
Whoa! Look at you think. You can, yeah, that's a great idea too.
We use the skag as bait, and then we grab that bitch.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me.
Kimmy, Phaleon. Who's
Kimmy? What the hell? What is this?
I'm good with that plan.
You don't love him calling her a bitch, do you?
She is a lady, okay? And we respect women. Tarquin, you sexist.
It's true. I am. Absolutely. That's how we do it in the Britstone family. All the women live in a shed.
Oh, no. You're gay, so you can get away with saying it, I think, but I can't. It's totally different coming from a straight guy. Like, if I were to be like, let's get that bitch, it would be like, oh, no, he abuses women. But if it's coming from you, it's just like, good old Philip.
Oh, those gays.
Well, I didn't think about kidnapping Polly, so how do you want to do that?
Well, we don't have the skag, but I was supposed to get the skag, so she'll probably believe us if I tell her I've got it. And then, like Tarquin said, when she gets here, we just nab that bitch. I mean, that nice young lady.
This plan is so crazy that it might just work.
Are skags, easily identifiable? Could we not just get any skag and tell her it's that one?
You might be able to. This one was pretty big. It was bigger than the average skag. And it probably has some discernible features. I mean, could you tell your cat from another cat?
Yeah, that's true.
If it was like, it might take a second. It may be an emotional experience reuniting with her beloved skag.
But I mean, do we even really need the skag if we're just going to tell her we have it when we don't?
I think so. If we tell her that we have the skag, then she'll come, right?
Although we have to guarantee that she will come. If she's like some important person, might she just send some minions to come fetch it? We need to be like, oh no, we're really worried about skag welfare and we want to make sure that we're handing it over to the correct owner. So it has to be her. We don't want to just hand it over to any old person because we care so much about the skag.
What an honorable endeavor. What would your skag welfare company be called?
Gag.
Skag for hag. Oh wait, nope, that's the opposite.
Skag Love LLC.
Oh, PETS, like PETA, but with an S. So like People for the Ethical Treatment of Skags.
Yeah, then it would just be called Pets.
Yeah, I love it. There you go.
Pets, I love it. That was just a side thing, not relevant to anything, but I wanted to hear it. Okay, well, we've got Nettie in the basement, so probably don't want to do the hostaging here, but...
And then Randy chimes in. Amir's got warehouses throughout the city that you can use. So you could hold up Nettie in one of those with two of you, and then the other two of you could go get Polly. Or you all four could go get Polly and then split up. I don't know, whatever you want to do.
I vote we leave Nettie here until we've got Polly, because there's no point taking Nettie out and then she can escape and cause trouble and ruin the plan. We keep her where we've got her safe until the absolute last moment. So all four of us, we should go get Polly.
Agreed.
Love it.
Agreed.
So did you say has she put out an announcement saying, find my skag?
Yeah, there was like a bounty. That's how Mercurius knew about it. He just thought it was a little money pile of gold that put out a bounty.
Presumably it'll have contact details on so we can get in touch with her.
I imagine it. Yeah, it would have like the address on where to bring it, which probably would have been the Red Herd Mansion, because that's where she lives.
Okay, so if it's got the address on it though, she'll just be like, why don't you bring it to my house? So, it loves her so much, it won't cut. Like, we can't get it to move, so we need her to come because it will go to its mama.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
There you go.
I'll buy it.
It's staying in this warehouse and we can't get it to come out.
Yes, but if it sees her, then I'm sure it will run to her.
And it'll be the sweetest moment ever caught on Echo Stones.
Absolutely. Okay, well, I'm curious. You should probably make the call then, because you were the one that was on the contract at the first place.
Right. I've got an in. They know me.
You're going to need to record on an Echo Stone, and then we'll deliver that to her.
Randy gives you an Echo Stone.
I have the Echo Stone. Do I have to push play or push record?
You have to press record and play at the same exact time.
Oh, he's like an old tape deck. Okay. I mean, what's a tape deck? I've never heard of that.
An old Echo deck.
Echo deck, sure. Okay, so I'm pressing record. Boop. Polly, it's Mercurius. I was trying to get your skag to bring it back to you, your lost skag, and I found it, but it's staying in this warehouse, and it won't come out unless, I think, if it sees its mama, it will come out of hiding, and we can return it to you then. So meet us at this warehouse on 666 Idiot Street at 12 p.m. today. Okay, bye. I'm so eloquent.
That talk plus 2 really comes through.
Actually, yeah, let's have you roll a talk check on this recording.
That's a nat 20.
Wow!
Yay!
All right, I'll have it delivered.
And some little carrier robot comes up
I'll deliver this immediately.
and zooms off. Now you guys can go get set up at warehouses. This will be Randy. do all four of you want to just go to the Poly warehouse, or just two of you? Mercurius is the one that sent the message, so I assume he'll want to go to that warehouse at least.
Yeah.
It's like 11 o'clock right now.
I think we should all just go, just in case. We can all grab her, or if she turns up with someone else, we might need extra people to handle that someone else or distract that someone else. One of us can hide in the warehouse making skag noises, just in case she doesn't believe us. You know, there's multiple parts to play, I think.
Could you do a skag noise for me?
I probably couldn't.
Hang on, let me find out what a skag sounds like.
No, you don't get any reference. You just have to do it.
Oh man,
from memory.
Oh geez, I haven't played a Borderlands game in a while.
I mean, it's been a couple of weeks since I played one, so even still, I don't think I could do a skag sound. All right, you guys all head to 666 Idiot Avenue, which just thankfully Amir was able to. He didn't own it originally, but he was able to buy it before you got there. So you're in the clear.
Very good.
He moves fast.
He was able to get the city to change the name of the street.
We just got a piece of cardboard and wrote on it with Sharpie 666 Idiot Avenue and pasted it to the side of the building.
My friends, I hope that you are worth this work. So, yeah, what do you guys want to do to set up? Some Scooby-Doo stuff? What? Scooby-Doo traps to catch a monster, or whatever you want to do?
All right, gang, let's split up.
Yeah, set up a cardboard box.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Mercurius, you can be out, like you can be seen because she's expecting you.
Right.
It's just a case of where we put the other three of us.
Do we want her to go in the building?
Yeah, I think if we get her in the building, then we can restrain her there and use that as our staging area for the ransom.
We really do respect women here.
Respectfully.
Dragging Nettie out of the sherifftorium by the hair with a shot me.
She had it coming.
Oh no.
Okay, right. So Mercurius can be out front, and then the rest of us can just hide in the shadowy interior of the warehouse, and then we can just grab her when she comes in, right?
Sounds like a plan.
Although perhaps maybe we should develop some sort of signal, like depending on if she brings anyone with her or whatever, when Mercurius is opening the warehouse door, he can do like some knocks, and how many knocks he does is how many people she's got, just so we can not get caught by surprise.
I could also hide out front and send Pigeon in if there's a person.
Yeah, let's do that.
So you, Phaleon, are hiding, I don't know, across the street or something?
Sure.
And you have Pigeon kind of patrolling around, waiting. And then Mercurius, you're outside, out front.
Yeah.
And then Good Boy and Tarquin, you're waiting inside.
What was this warehouse originally? Like, what's in it?
A newspaper.
Just one.
A newspaper. A single newspaper. It was used for taking hostages in the past, and they would have to hold up a newspaper to prove what day it was.
Can I do a search check just to see if there's any like sacks or anything we can chuck over her head?
Yeah, it's just a storage warehouse, so there are sacks all around.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna like hide to the side of the door with a sack, ready to get her.
Okay. They're like burlap sacks, right? You know, that might have been used to hold flour or whatever.
Or women.
More likely women in this universe, I suppose.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Next episode, everybody's replaced by women.
Oh, we're going to have a gender bend episode?
Yeah, oh yeah. Gotta teach you guys a lesson about respecting women. And Phaleon, we need to teach you to be more disrespectful. So you'll become a guy. All right, so you see Mercurius and Phaleon. You see Polly coming down the street. She's still in her wedding dress, but it's a lot more disheveled. And, mascara is running down her eyes. There's a little blood on her hands from where she was beating up on her fiance and Gina.
Is she still tripping?
She didn't have anything to drink.
Oh, dang it. Could have made this so much more traumatic.
I know. And so she comes shuffling down, holding her dress, and roll insight, both of you.
I think my dice are loaded.
Did you roll 20?
I rolled another 20.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 17.
With roll one as well for Pigeon.
Okay. 15.
Now that you're level 2, some things are going to be harder. You know, I was pulling punches before. Mercurius, you definitely spot a shimmer kind of moving along the rooftop, like right alongside Polly. And Phaleon, you can kind of see it too, and Pigeon is able to see it a little bit as well. But for you, it's kind of like in and out. You can't get as clear of a mark on it. And Polly comes strolling up. Where's... Oh, yeah, gotta name a skag, huh? Okay, definitely have a name for it. Where's Blendly? Where's Blendly?
Starting to feel a little bit bad. Right this way, madam. Open the warehouse doors for her and knock once. I wish I knew a knock sequence for stealth unit, but here's...
Phaleon, you are hidden, so you could just communicate through your echo stone to everybody else.
Okay, but I can't really see what it is. There's just something on the roofs.
Yeah, something on the roof that's cloaked.
Okay, so I use my echo stone? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. And I tell them that there's something on the roof.
All right, Polly goes in first. Are you opening the door for her to go in first, or are you going in first?
Oh, I'm opening the door for her to go in first.
Okay.
Because I'm a gentleman.
Such a good gentleman. Pigeon and you see the little shimmer leap from one side of the street over onto the roof of the warehouse and then out of sight. Polly walks into the warehouse. Blendly, come here, Blendly. My little Blendly, sweet Blendly.
I'm going to step out behind her. Pardon me, madam, but I'm going to respectfully put this sack over your head.
What? Roll a interact check.
19.
Yeah, you get that burlap sack right over her. It fits so perfectly. It like goes down over her shoulders and to like her elbows, so she can't even really like, you know, move her arms very much and fight out.
Cool. Then I'm going to push her over.
What?
No, respectfully, I'm going to... Okay, no, right, I'm not even going to push her over. I'm going to, dance. I'm just going to, dip her down so she's lying down on the floor, but I haven't hurt her. And then, because she's in her wedding dress with a big, long train, I'm just going to, roll her up in the train of the wedding dress, you see? Respectfully.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
And while I'm doing it, I might say, what a lovely dress. Just so she's put at ease during the process.
She cries out a thank you and but is also a little scared, and then, you know what? Do you know who I am?
Yes.
Okay, then let me go.
Don't worry. As long as your dad plays by the rules, no harm will come to you.
Insight check, everybody. That's inside the warehouse.
14.
17.
Is that a 6 or a 5? That is 16.
I have a +3 to insight too, though, so 20.
Oh, whoa, really?
Dirty 20. Yeah.
Wow, okay. Up above in the rafters of the warehouse, good boy, you can very clearly see the outline and shimmering of a being up in the rafters. And you even can kind of make out that its arm is extended and holding a weapon aimed at Tarquin.
Okay. So I yell out, she brought a shimmery shape, and it's armed.
I grab her and pull her in front of me as a human shield.
Okay. The shimmering shape darts into the shadows, and roll an insight check to see if you can keep it. Both Mercurius and Good Boy, because theirs was high enough to spot it originally.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, that time I rolled A 1. Critical failure.
You're pretty sure that you just saw nothing and that you were tripping on like iridium cane or something.
Yeah.
I rolled 11.
Okay, so it disappears into the shadows.
Okay, why don't we just try, like we've got Paulie, right? So why don't we just say, go home, tell the Don that we've got his daughter, and then 2 of us can stay here with her, and the other 2 can quickly run back and get Nettie and do a similar thing so that the Don's attention is divided.
If we just stay here, though, isn't he going to bring, like, everybody? Like, his whole mafia army?
Well, I'm assuming we have one Jackbot here, hiding in the shadows.
Oh, is this Quiet Quinn, do you think? Wasn't that its name, Quiet Quinn?
Did you write that down? Because that's really good.
I did. It's got Quiet Quinn, Sheila Sword something, and then Alma Salt, which is assault, right? Yeah.
That's very good. Very good naming conventions. I love it.
Yeah, they're very punny names, or just straightforward. Not even puns. They're just very directly what they are.
I'm not going to write them down. I'm forgetful. It'll be funnier this way.
That's okay. They'll either kill you or you'll kill them, so.
Yeah. I don't need to know your name. I'm just going to fight.
Okay, roll insights again. I don't know if Phaleon wants to come inside and join you.
Yeah, I hear some commotion, and I come inside to see what it is.
Okay, so you can also roll an insight check.
I got 9.
I got a 12.
I also got 12.
Phaleon walks into the wrong warehouse.
Oh, this is 667 Idiot Street. There's a little silenced gunshot, and good boy, you take 5 points of damage.
Oh, man.
You are now in combat, so roll your d20 and add your initiative modifier, which is at the top right of your sheet.
13.
Got another 12.
2 plus 3, 5.
I got 9.
Okay. And what's everybody's new health?
20.
36.
Tanky boy.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on 22.
I have 18.
And everybody's shields are 20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, so good boy, you did get hit, so you have 15 shields now, right?
Yes.
Hey, everybody, just so you know, last time that I made the Jackbots and had them fight, I made it so it would be difficult based on one person. Realized my mistake, so now it will be difficult based on 4 people. So last time it was like 2 people fighting a Jackbot that would be hard for 1 person. Not hard for 2 people, though. All right, so on your turn, since this thing is just a little shimmer, you have to roll for insight or search. Let's do search checks. That's really what it probably should have been the whole time.
I liked insight more. I have a +3 to insight.
Yeah, but you are searching for the robot.
Are you sure I don't know this robot personally, and I think that this robot would be over in that corner. Just seems like such a Jackbot place to be right now.
From my history with Jackbots. Okay, so Tarquin, you go first.
Are these Jack boys? Are these Jackbots capable of like reasoning or speech, or are they just like pre-programmed? Douchebags?
I will say so. In this world, automatons are fairly free will. Like they're just like a person. They have jobs. They have lives, relationships. And you know that these ones can speak.
Hopes and dreams.
And so you know that. And you know they can speak because there was the time when they first ambushed you, they said that Mr. Keys.
Oh, yes.
So
there you go. All right, well, I'm going to peek. Remember, I'm still hiding behind her. So I'm just going to like peek out over her shoulder and just be like, you know who this is. If you continue to fight us, we can't guarantee her safety.
Roll a talk check.
Oh, yeah, because I'm well good at that. 7.
Okay, no response.
Fine. In that case, I am going to whip out Babs and do a search check then through the scope, which gets me a +1 to see if I can spot
nice.
where this thing actually is. And that is 20. Not a natural 20, but with all my mods, 20.
To your left and up in the rafters, you see the shimmer.
Okay. Then, how much time have I got on my turn?
You get to, it's just like a combat action, so you can do you can do all your normal combat stuff.
Basically, my plan is we need to make this dude visible. So I want to rip the train off her dress and throw it over the robot so we can always see where it is. Tell me what I need to make that happen, Mr. God.
3 squares up and to your left is where the shimmer is.
Okay, I'll hold that thought. It's up in the rafters, right?
Yeah.
So I'll take a shot at it to knock it off the rafter, and then as soon as it gets on the floor, hopefully, that's when I'm going to cover it with the dress.
Okay, so you know what? Why don't we do this? Badass move. We haven't done a badass move this entire time, and listening back and editing, I'm like, oh, I should have made this a badass roll. I should have done this as a badass roll. So, 5th episode, here we are introducing one of the coolest things of the RPG, badass moves. So, to do a badass move, one person initiates it, in this case, Tarquin. He'll say exactly what he wants to do, and it can be like a combination of all of these different actions, like all of his actions and more, whatever. And he tries to make it really, really badass. And then anybody who wants to participate gets to join in on it. And then I make a difficulty on how hard it would be as a grand total. So it might be like 30 or whatever. Because I want it to be like hard. This is a hard fight. This is a hard task to do. And then everybody rolls a d20, and whatever comes out there determines if it's successful or not. And then if they succeed, they get more badass. They get some badass tokens that they can use to up any rolls, any sort of check or combat or whatever they want. They can like up a number once. So there we go. Tarquin, kick off this badass move. Tell us everything you want to do.
Okay, I want to shoot him off the rafter and then cover him with the bridal dress train.
Does anybody want to join in on this?
Can I throw my my buzz axe?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, where are you shooting, Tarquin? What part of them are you aiming for, I guess? It's kind of hard to say since they're just a shimmer.
Yeah, I was just going to try and hit them somewhere, and the impact of the hit would knock him off the rafter, I guess. Can your buzz axe cut through the rafter?
Yeah, I don't know. Could it be him?
Ooh. I mean, it's like an old abandoned warehouse. These are like wooden rafters.
I mean, I guess I could try that.
I think that's a great, yeah. Why not, right?
Sure, let's do that.
And when you throw your buzz axe, I don't think I've ever said that. Like when you're in your action skill and you're all raged out and you throw your buzz axe, it digistructs. It's like a magical thing back into your hands after you throw it. So it's almost like you have unlimited buzz axe, but it's the same buzz axe over and over again. Like a yo-yo. That's actually, why don't we make it that? Because you don't know magic. You want to know magic. So you have a string tied to your buzz axe so that you can throw it and like pull it back.
A little pulley on the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Because I think that's hilarious. It's like a yo-yo buzz axe.
That way I can do like tricks with it and stuff.
Yeah. You can walk the skag.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll throw it at the rafter.
I think after Tarquin covers it with the train of the dress, I'd like to just kind of toss a little cherry on top, get a grenade on there, just for good measure.
Nice.
And let's say I'm juggling grenades just for the hell of it.
Okay.
So I have 3. I'm juggling grenades. Toss one over there. It's great.
I think I'll send Pigeon to try and shock the shimmer.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Everybody roll their d20s.
Oh, God. 3.
5.
6.
1.
Oh, my gosh. Oh. You're not used to working as a team quite yet. Working out the kinks in the partnership here. So, Tarquin takes aim and shoots at the shimmer, completely misses, and in fact, a little bit of debris falls onto Good Boy, and Good Boy takes 2 points of damage.
Oh,
And
no.
it throws off his aim when he tries to throw the buzz axe, and the buzz axe hits into Mercurious's foot and does 3 points of damage. And then Mercurius is juggling these grenades, and one of these grenades flies towards the door where both Phaleon and Tarquin are, and they both take 5 points of damage from the grenade exploding.
Shouldn't Polly take some damage as well? Because she was in front of me.
You're right. It lands more towards the door, so you're a human shield for this grenade at this point. But yeah, Polly gets a little bit of the blowback, and then Pigeon goes and just like does a shock off in the air and doesn't hit anything. All right, and then everybody's still... That's the cool thing about badass moves, is even if you fail, you still get a little something. So Tarquin, you get 2 badass tokens, and everybody else gets 1 badass token.
Nice. Consolation prize.
Worth the damaged shields and ego.
Remind me what we can do with those?
You can use those to up any rolls. Instead of me choosing who to attack, I've just assigned you all numbers, and so that is how I will determine who gets attacked here. A little doop from that same rafter while all this chaos is going, and attacks Good Boy for 7 points of damage.
Oh, man.
The beefiest boy.
This robot has it out for me.
And then it is back to Tarquin. So when you do a badass move, and everybody that participates essentially is giving up their turn. Like you could hold position type thing. So if Mercurius was like, I want to initiate a badass move. So then Mercurius is like, ooh, well, I want to participate that. And Good Boy's like, yeah, I want to participate in that too. Then they would hold their position. They'd be like, I just get ready. I'm ready so that if something happens, I can jump in on that. So now it is back to Tarquin.
Okay, well, I'm just going to try shooting it again in the same place, because you said the shot came from still up on that same rafter, so he hasn't moved.
You'll still need to roll an insight check just to make sure. Or not insight, a search check.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, it was a natural 1.
Oh, okay. You see nothing. If you want to shoot at the same place, you can, though.
I'm going to try and shoot at the same place. I might as well.
Okay.
So... Oh, the rafter is more than 3 spaces away?
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Oh, that makes it 23 accuracy.
Ooh. You see a chunk of metal fly off of him and turn not invisible, turn visible.
Cool. Okay, so I got a 12, but because I've got the black powder sniper rifle, I get a crit +2, so that makes 14.
That's how it's done. All right, and then the Shimmerson, Quiet Quinn moves, and it is Good Boy's turn.
How far away from me are they? I guess I can't tell.
You can't tell
where they are.
It moved, though. First thing you could do is a search check.
All right, I'll do that first. That's an 8.
Yeah, that's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Roll better, maybe?
Okay, can I do another search check to see if there are any ladders in this warehouse?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a 19.
Okay, yeah. You see 2 ladders.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. One goes up to a second floor, and then one goes up onto like some warehouse shelving. That one's a little taller.
Okay. Are they attached to anything, or can I move them around?
The one that leads to the kind of second level, it's more like a loft. That one's attached to it. But the one that leads to the that's on the shelving is more movable.
Okay.
I mean, are you trying to climb onto the rafters?
No, I don't really have an idea. I have a very loose idea of something that I have a goal in mind, but I don't know how I'm going to get there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I'll let whoever's next go then while I think about this.
Well, the robot's next, so
that's fine.
Okay. All right. Mercurius, you feel a little blink on your shields and take 6 points of damage.
All right.
That's it. Now it's Phaleon's turn.
I don't know where he's at. The robot is right now, right?
Right.
He moved. So can I do a search check to see if I could find him?
Yeah, and you get a bonus on your search checks with Pigeon. So if you want to do that with Pigeon.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have Pigeon look for the robot. And that's a 4.
Yeah, Pigeon's like, doopy-doopy-doo. Just looking for food. It's been 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh, no.
Just kidding. Pigeon will be fine.
Poor Pigeon.
I mean, I guess technically if you want to do a search check too, that's a separate thing. Like you and Pigeon are independent.
So I just tell Pigeon that I'm very disappointed in him.
It buzzes and puts its beak down like, oh, I'm sorry.
And I rolled a 20.
Oh, wow. Okay. Like a nat 20?
Yeah, and I tell Pigeon that's how it's done.
It perks up a little bit like, can I help now? Yeah, you see the thing perfectly on a rafter above you.
Okay, how far away is it from me?
It's like 3.5 squares away from you.
Okay, I'm going to use my crappy sniper and I'm going to try and shoot it.
Okay.
I rolled a 15 plus 2, so 17.
So you're going to roll a D10 and a D12 because it's in your highest tier for sniper rifles.
So I rolled an 11 for my D12 and a 6 for my D10.
17?
Yes.
Whoa!
And it says plus 2, so do I get plus 2?
Plus 2 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it's a favored weapon.
So 19 points of damage.
Whoa! Bringing the heat. And then you turn to everybody else and you're like, that's how that's done. A good chunk of metal flies and a little the shimmer flickers a little bit. And you can see the robot's full form for just a moment before it goes back to invisible. You also still can attack using Pigeon. Pigeon can still do.
Okay, I'll use Pigeon. Can I infuse him or he just attacks?
That would have been your action. When you use your action skill, that's your action for the turn.
So a D4. 2. Oh, plus 3. So I rolled a 5.
Pigeon does 5 damage. And then looks at you for approval. Like, did that help make up for anything?
I pet his little head. Good job.
Weep, weep. I don't know what sound a hummingbird would make. But this B&B fantasy one goes weep, weep.
Sounds good.
Okay, Mercurius, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to roll a search check right off the bat here. Now, I have plus 5 for town searches, so can I, ask around?
Anybody see anything?
Oh, that is a 15.
Oh, nice. You do see it. It hasn't moved far from where Phaleon was.
Okay.
So probably about 4 squares away from you, up in the rafters.
4 squares. Okay, and snipers get a bonus past 3 squares, is that right?
Yeah. Did you get a sniper rifle?
No. I'm talking about him because he's running a. Well, is he running a sniper rifle? I guess I don't know.
It's a silenced weapon. You don't know what it is. Yeah.
It's a silenced weapon. Okay, I'm not going to worry about distance too much then.
Also, generally with bad guys, they don't have stats quite like that.
Oh, okay. That's just for players. Okay, I would like to. Talking is a free action, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to nudge my way at everybody else and say, "Did you guys see the curves on that thing when it went visible for a second?"
I want you to also do a talk check.
Okay. That is 14.
Plus 2?
Yeah, so that'd be 16.
Oh, okay. All right. It becomes visible for a moment and winks at you. And then goes back to invisible.
Oh my god. Wow, I want to buy it a drink. Whew. I like this robot. Now I don't want to shoot it. It winked at me. It likes me. Okay, I have these shock grenades. I don't know if that'll help disrupt the cloaking, but I'll lob another one of those its way. Where's my D8? This guy, right? That's a 3.
Oh, for damage though, huh?
Yeah, should I have rolled accuracy?
No. You don't have to on that. What kind of grenade was it again?
They are malefactor shock grenades.
All right, so they just have elemental.
Yeah.
Its shimmer flickers even more and gets a little bit weaker, but it's still there.
All right.
As it's doing that, it looks at you very confused and offended and then flips you off.
Oh, man.
Goes back to invisible and runs away.
I knew that was going to happen. I just wanted another peek.
And then we are back to Tarquin.
Okay, where was it last seen? Where was this most recent flicker?
Up in the rafters, straight in
Still
front
up
of
in
you.
the rafters.
Yeah, still up in the rafters.
Okay, describe how these rafters are like supported. Are there support columns about the place, or what?
Yeah, they're more up, like it's bolted to the ceiling type of thing. They're just wooden rafters that have like every 10 feet, there's like a wooden beam that goes to the ceiling that's all screwed in there.
Okay, so can I first of all do an insight check just to see if I can spot like a crucial, fix point amongst the rafters, please?
Yeah, go for it.
21.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's an older warehouse, and the wood is not like super sound. So really, like any damage to some of those support beams might collapse some, and that might chain react and collapse more.
Cool. In that case, I'm going to get Claudette out, which is my rocket launcher, and I'm just going to fire a rocket at that crucial point that I just incited.
Okay, first roll a d20. I just want a random 20.
5.
I wanted to see if maybe it would be close enough to where the robot was,
Okay.
to where Quinn was, but it will not be.
Excellent. So do I need to do accuracy and then
Now
damage like normal?
Just accuracy.
Oh my god, 2.
Oh, whoa. Okay, wow.
Straight into the ceiling or something, probably.
No, okay, so it goes up and it blows up, and some of the rafters break and fall onto the ground. Everybody do a speed check.
18.
I got 20. Not nat 20, but 20.
I got 9.
13.
Mercurius, Good Boy, and Tarquin managed to dodge out of the way of some debris that has fallen.
Can you check for Polly, please?
Polly gets a little bit on her ankle. It breaks her ankle.
Ha! I mean, oh.
Poor lady, her wedding fell through. She's being kidnapped. She's got a burlap sack wrapped up. Skag's still missing. Blendly. And then Phaleon tries to duck out of the way, but gets hit in the shoulder as she dodges out of the way and takes 4 points of damage.
Sorry, I say respectfully.
I just roll my eyes.
But now the rafters are kind of split into 2 areas. So there's just like the left side of the room and the right side of the room, and they're not connected anymore. So if he's on if you know what side he's on, then you know what side he's on, and it'll be easier to search for him.
Nice.
Okay, Good Boy. Last time you didn't even you grabbed a ladder and didn't do anything else. I just realized. You were like,
I changed my mind
later.
about that. Yeah. Wait, did I actually grab the ladder?
I thought so. Didn't you?
I probably did.
You're just standing there looking at it like, ooh.
Yeah, we'll just say you moved to where the ladder is.
Okay. Can I use the ladder to go up into the rafters?
Yes. So you climb up that ladder, and then there's like warehouse shelving. You can get on top of that, and then there's a little bit like of a jump that you could jump onto the rafters from there.
Okay.
Roll a traverse check to see if you can make it onto the rafters.
Dang it. It's a 7.
You jump, and it is such a beautiful jump, but you jump into nothing and land on the ground and take 4 points of damage.
Oh, man.
You all have done so much damage to each other.
Yeah, we don't need no jackbot to do damage to us. Do it ourselves.
Maybe the jackbot will get bored and just leave us to it.
Maybe it'll take pity on me. Let me take it out to dinner.
Well, it did not, and I promise that I am just rolling a d4 and it's going to whoever, but you take 10 points of damage, Mercurius. You have one shield left.
Oh, it's really mad about that grenade.
It was so hopeful. It's heartbroken, taking out its vengeance on you now. Like, oh, did I find love in the most unusual place?
Can love really bloom on the battlefield? I'm going to tell you, yeah, I deserved that. That's fine. No, I get it.
Phaleon, you are up.
So I'm going to search for it.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 1.
Yeah, you see nothing. But luckily, you also have Pigeon. So if you want to search with Pigeon, go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to search with Pigeon, and I'm going to tell Pigeon, like, it's all on you. Pigeon gets a 3.
Okay, yeah, you don't see anything.
So it was 3.5 spaces away from me. Has it moved since?
Yes, yeah, because Mercurius had thrown the shock grenade at it, and then it had shimmered, and when it went back, it flickered its shimmer. It flickered its shimmer and then ran away.
I feel like I can't do anything safely without hurting somebody.
Oh, don't worry about that.
I will, like, Tarquin shot randomly. Well, he shot into a location. If you want, you can shoot randomly in the rafters, because that's where it has been this whole time.
Okay, I'm going to shoot towards the left side of the rafters.
So now roll your accuracy.
My accuracy is a 5.
You were shooting on the left side?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't hit anything. Nothing happens. You just shoot and it shoots into the wall.
Embarrassing.
But you don't know if it's because you're shooting on the wrong side or because you just can't shoot.
Yep.
Mercurius, do you want to, take it home?
Yeah, I'd love to. I don't know if it'll go home with me anymore.
Does Mom approve of your robo love?
Like Mercurius's mom?
Yeah.
Not really. Let's say she thinks it's not natural. It's not right. You shouldn't be mixing. How do I phrase this? You know what I mean. She doesn't like mixed couples.
Yeah. Balls and ball joints don't mix.
Yeah, nuts and bolts.
It's Adam and Steve or Adam and Eve, but not Adam and 8057737.
Yeah, that's right. If I had a nickel for every time Mama told me that. I don't know. We got off on a really bad foot here. I don't know if I can turn it around or if I should just keep shooting. Let's just roll a search check to start. Nah, it's a 10.
Yeah, no, you don't see anything.
In that case, instead of firing randomly in the air, I'll, can I even say to salvage this? I threw a freaking grenade at it.
Just say, my bad.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll say, hey, look, my bad.
Just start singing "You Take My Breath Away."
Yeah.
Get your boombox out.
Yeah. Do I have a boombox? I'll hold it up. I'm sorry.
Okay, roll a talk check. It's going to need to be hella high.
Yeah. What? All that good stuff I just said was, oh my God, it's a 20. Oh. So the scene fades out and it's the next day, me and the robot in bed. Listen, sorry about that grenade.
Oh
and
my
friends.
Okay, here's...
No.
You see on the ground in front of you, like, dust fly up, and then dust kind of kicks up as it walks towards you, but you don't necessarily see the shimmer, and then it, like, you feel a stroke against your face, like the back of his hand gently caressing your face.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Is it like the movie Ghost?
And then it runs off.
Okay. Maybe love really can bloom on the battlefield.
It is Mercury, or no, it's Tarquin's turn.
So wait, so hang on. It came down, it was down on the floor then, because it ran over to Mercurius and touched him.
Yeah.
Respectfully, I'm sure. Okay, do
Respectfully.
you remember when we got those drinks from Randy's bar? Does anyone still have their drinks left?
I got my Gamaretto +3 to badass rolls. I don't think it would have helped us with our last little badass roll, though.
Well, no, but I'm just thinking if we can pour some liquid on the floor, we'll be able to see its footprints if it comes along the ground again.
I'm willing to try it.
I guess I can't do that because we know it's my turn. But just an idea for anyone who has got liquid.
You know what, though? Tarquin has beer bottles strapped to his leg. We never talked about this, but when we did our character design for the illustration, you have beer bottles on your leg.
That is true. I just naturally would have assumed that I would have drunk those. but never mind.
Okay, well, that's fair.
Okay, right. So I guess I need to do another search check to see if I can spot this dude. Yeah, I'm going to do it through the sniper scope again and get that +1. So 12.
Yeah, you don't spot it.
Okay. Remind me where everyone else currently is? Me and Paulie are still by the door. Or did we all spread to avoid the falling debris?
Phaleon and you are pretty close to the door still.
Mm-hmm.
Mercurius is more like center warehouse. And then Good Boy is on the ground to your right after failing to jump onto some rafters.
Oh, I've got an idea. I am going to point my sniper rifle at Mercurius. And we're going to test its love. We're going to see if it really cares about him. It will make itself known. Show yourself, or I will kill your bearded lover.
Roll a talk check. Are you saying that? Like you're threatening him?
Yeah, I'm threatening him.
Perfect.
Right, okay.
Mercurius, do you do anything to respond to
this? I put my hands up. There's just a lot happening right now. I don't know what to do.
Feeling a lot of mixed emotions.
Okay, so an 8. Nothing happens.
Ugh.
Hey, I still got 1 shield point left. You could take a shot.
No, I got nothing. I'm just gonna apologize. Sorry, Mercurius. I legit thought that would work.
That's fair.
And then I'm gonna take a leaf out of Good Boy's book and just spend my turn thinking about what I'm gonna do next.
Okay, Good Boy, you're up.
Okay. Do I have to spend a movement to stand up?
Yeah, let's say that counts as one of your movements, like 1 square of your movement.
I'm going to do that then. Then I'm going to look around to see if I can see it. And that's a 3.
Yeah, you see it. Plain as day. No. You see nothing.
Man, all my good ideas keep getting ruined by these terrible rolls.
Welcome to my life.
Tell me about it.
All my good ideas get ruined by 4 a-holes.
Hey, that rhymes. It's like poetry.
But babe, I'm sorry, you're not an a-hole.
Good save. Nice recovery.
You know what? I'm gonna try what Tarquin did earlier, except with my buzz axe. So I'm gonna use my action skill, I guess. I'm gonna throw my buzz axe at the weak point in the. Unless did I already get used or?
No, you have it again. Yeah, you're good.
Hold it back on the string.
Not
your action skill.
No, the weak point in the pillars.
Oh, I mean, you could just aim at the rafters. Like, there's still rafters on the left and the right side, so you can destroy those.
I'm going to try doing that then.
Yeah, just roll an accuracy. Or an interact. Roll an interact.
Okay. God, man, that's a 10.
Okay, you split. Which side were you? I guess you were probably doing the right side because that was right by you, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So you throw it and you hit, and so now the right is split into like the right back and the right front of the warehouse. So there's even less space on that side if it happens to go over there.
All right.
It has liked the rafters. It did drop down from the rafters to caress Mercurius's face, but we'll see what happens. Good Boy, you take 6 points of damage.
Man.
Your shields are down. And you even take 4 more points, right? You're at 32 health now?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it is Phaleon's turn.
I'm going to do a search check. Actually, I'm going to send Pigeon first.
Okay.
8.
Plus the 1 or with the 1?
Yeah, plus the 1, 9.
Okay. Yeah, nothing.
Okay. I will search, I guess. A 10.
Do you have search mod? Have you been adding your search mod?
No, but now I will. 13.
Okay. Well, there we go. I thought that was a little quick to do the math there, to add 3. Yeah, you do spot it. You spot it, like, perched on the wall, like it's gonna jump onto the rafters.
Which wall?
The left wall.
So I'm going to take my crappy sniper and shoot at it. Wait, is it 3 spaces away from me?
Yeah, it's like 5 spaces squared
Okay,
away.
perfect. Okay, I got a 16 on my accuracy and dealt 5 damage.
Is this a shock sniper rifle?
Yes.
Okay, well, that does change what happened. So the robot falls from the wall, and its shimmer flickers and stops.
Yes.
And then it stands up, and it is holding a pistol. It's been shooting you with a pistol. You know that now. With a big silencer on it. All right, Mercurius, your turn.
Okay, don't have to roll a search check anymore. Where is it at in relation to me? How far?
So you're near the center of the room, so you're definitely the closest to it. Probably about 3 squares to your left.
3 squares to my left. Okay. I would like to approach the robot, embrace it, and tell it, baby, your chassis is like a quart of oil.
Lovely. I love it.
How's that?
Yeah, roll that talk check.
We're looking at 9. Wait, plus 2, 11.
Okay, it doesn't fight you. It lets that all happen. And then it kind of pushes you aside and then looks over at Tarquin kind of pissed off.
And what? If you think you're pissed off now, wait until you see what I'm going to do on my next turn, bitch.
Okay, yeah, it is your turn. Oh, wait, no, unless Mercurius, did you want to do other things?
I'm reluctant to fight it. And I've just been shot down, which is fair. I mean, I can handle rejection. I don't want to push.
I mean, I don't know if that was like a solid... It wasn't a solid rejection.
It wasn't a hard no.
Yeah, it was more like a, coming on a little strong here.
All right. That's fair. That was a lot. But I'm going to maybe step back a square or 2 because those guys are probably going to shoot at you now. So.
Okay, now...
And I will end my turn.
Right, well, I'm going to do something that will not deal it any damage, but will test its... I don't know what it'll test, but it'll be funny. So, right, we've got Paulie, right? And she's wrapped up in the dress. So, bear with me, right? I want to, spinning top, unravel, and send her flying into the robot. Just for a laugh. It's not going to hurt it, but it might confuse it somewhat.
Okay. Roll an interact check.
12.
Not bad. Okay, yeah. You spin her out, and she kind of, stumbles through it. It's not a graceful thing, and she's unraveled now.
I forgot she's got a broken ankle, hasn't she?
Oh, you are totally right. Okay, well, then that changes things. You unravel her, and then she, did you pick her up to unravel her? Because she was, laying on the ground.
I stood her up, yeah.
Okay,
respectfully.
You stood her up respectfully, tried to, push her out and unravel her, and she falls to the ground on her ankle as she spins, and then she just rolls and unravels on the ground towards the robot. But she still has her burlap sack on her head.
Good. And then I'm going to look at the robot and just be like, yeah, and?
The robot looks at you do I take her? Are you giving her to me type of thing? Huh? In fact, I will even, out of turn a little bit, I'm going to have the robot take a step towards Polly, and motioning, can I take her? Its arms are extended, do we call this? But it's looking at you, Tarquin, so that's your...
Oh, is it still my go?
Yeah.
Probably made a bit of a mistake here, chaps, haven't I?
I mean, you were trying to take a hostage, and now you've like rolled the hostage. It's interpreted as an offering, like trade.
I'm gonna respond with, "No, of course you can't take her. What are you, stupid?"
It stomps its foot on the ground, and then is that gonna be your turn then?
I don't know. Can I do anything else? Might as well shoot it. Shall I shoot it?
Okay.
I'll shoot it. I got an accuracy of 16, and I dealt 10 damage.
It takes the hit, and it's like, okay, it's back on. It throws its arms up like, bring it. This robot hasn't spoken yet, though.
Because it's quiet.
Quiet Quinn. And it is Good Boy's turn.
How close am I to this robot?
You're on the opposite end of the warehouse, so probably about 7 squares.
Just you gotta ruin all my good plans, Riley. So I can't move close to it and do an attack, right? I can just do. I mean, I can't really do an attack either because I'm not close enough.
No, you can move and attack. You can do all of your actions once, essentially. Like you can do.
I can move.
Yeah, you can move then attack.
Okay, if you're gonna let me, then I'm gonna move to the robot. I'm gonna run all the way across the warehouse.
You can move 4 squares, so you'll be 3 squares away from the robot.
Okay, well, that doesn't do me any good.
I mean, you have a shotgun.
Yeah, I've been trying to do something this whole time, and I haven't been able to do it.
Oh, you know what you could also do? You can do extra movement. So you can move a second time. It just gives me a badass point. Or a mayhem point.
Okay.
Which I'll take.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. All right. Then you move all the way to it.
Okay, and then I'm going to run up behind it. I'm going to grab it by, like, around the waist, and I'm going to suplex it.
Because you get pluses on wrestling moves.
Suplex! Yeah. Man, it would have been sick if he suplexed him off the rafters. God.
I know, that's what I was trying to do.
Damn. No. So Quiet Quinn is focused on Tarquin, and you run up behind and do a suplex on it. Roll a... Yeah. I mean, I'll make you roll an interact check first. Just to see if you can do it. Because it's not a normal melee move.
God damn it. It's a critical failure.
Okay. So a suplex is like where you take them and then you like spring them backwards, right?
Yeah.
So like, okay, so you do this like bear hug behind Quiet Quinn, go backwards to suplex them and realize that you are further or higher up than the robot, and so you end up just smashing your head into the floor, and Quiet Quinn harmlessly is tossed to the side. And you take 3 points of damage.
Sorry, guys, I tried.
Nobody's rolling great today. And now it is Mercurius's turn. Oh, no, sorry.
Baleon.
No, it's the Robits.
Oh, yeah.
It's right there by Good Boy, and Good Boy had just tossed it and hurt himself, but it's gonna add injury to injury and do 5 points of damage.
To me?
To Good Boy, yeah. You taunted it, essentially, at that point, so you drew its fire. I was rolling randomly for damage, but if something draws its attention, like it was going to attack Tarquin, but now it's attacking you.
All right.
So now it is Phalion's turn.
Okay. How close am I to Quiet Quinn? Was it?
Yeah, Quiet Quinn. Yeah, you're like 4 or 5 squares away.
Okay, I'm going to infuse Pigeon.
Ooh, okay.
To attack Quiet Quinn for 8 damage, I think.
We'll say yes. What did you infuse him with?
Shock.
Yeah, Pigeon goes right up to Quiet Quinn and beak into it, and does its little electric beak pecking at it and does 8 damage. Mercurius's turn.
I would like to comment on how Quiet Quinn is a very quiet robot, which must mean that it's very well lubricated, and I like that in a robot. So what are you doing working for a sleazebag like the Don anyway? I mean, I'm sure you could do better.
Yeah, do a talk check.
Okay, talk check. Here we go. That is 12 plus 2, 14.
It like rubs its chest like where the heart would be of a human, and then holds out like 5 fingers or 4 fingers. Let's say 4 fingers. So like rubs its heart rubs where its heart would be if it were a human, and then holds out 4 fingers. And then Polly goes, "Are you trying to talk to him? Because it's Quiet Quinn. Quiet Quinn doesn't talk."
Yeah, well, I mean, he's trying to communicate in some capacity. So,
and you're flirting with him? I don't know what's going on here, but I don't like it.
Oh yeah, God, Polly's right there. Sorry, I called your dad a sleazebag. This is awkward, man. I'm not good at this. Despite my +2 talk checks.
I know he's a sleazebag, but he's still my dad.
Oh, okay, good. So we're all on the same page, kind of.
Yeah. He didn't take over from Don John by being nice. He did it by killing him.
Oh, interesting. So what do you think he means by the heart thing?
I think he wants you to shoot him in the chest 4 times.
I do have kind of a conflict of interest here.
I mean, I wanted you keep going on that. I think you were on a pretty good track there of like figuring out what it meant.
I do. Is it because the other Jackbots, are they like your siblings?
It touches its nose.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a real conflict of interest here. This is tragic. I don't know what to do. I'm at a loss. Would Quiet Quinn ever consider abandoning his post? Its post?
His, yeah. I mean, either way, his or it. It identifies with both.
It identifies with both.
You know what? You already rolled for that. So, let's just keep going with that same roll. We'll let it carry. It goes like, man, not having a robot, and not having something that doesn't speak is difficult. It goes like, interlocks its fingers together and does like a signature move, like it's signing something in the air, and then like hand gesture together, like locked together.
So he's under contract.
And then points at Polly and like says, like kind of like in a, well, if I can take Polly.
I don't know if I can get the rest of the lads on board with giving up our hostage.
Yeah, Phalion's the biggest lad.
The biggest lad. No, gender neutral lads. You know what I mean. It's like when I say you guys.
Or you gals. It's all gender neutral here.
Yeah, you gals. Ladies, yeah, we're at an impasse. I mean, what would Panic say if it was here? Yeah. We're in an open relationship anyway. It's cool.
Pancake,
yeah, they called it Panic, didn't they?
Yeah, but Panic is one of its names, right?
Yeah, Pancake's a pet name.
Whoa, I know. So that means like you're like being serious here of like Panic. What would Panic think instead of being all lovey?
I'm gonna have to consult my mech.
Obviously an open I mean, yeah, your mech your mech's not really autonomous.
Yeah, I pilot it. It's not like alive.
Yeah.
Not yet anyway. There is a perk way down the list here that auto mech. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we'll get that far, but
you'll definitely die before then, right?
Definitely. Shoot. I can't really do much. I could end. I mean, I don't want to fight it. I don't want to be rude. That would be rude. I can just let Tarquin take it away.
Okay. Well then, yeah. You want to just end your turn there?
Yeah, I'll sadly, respectfully, just leave it at that. And
all right, Tarquin, you're up.
I am. Where am I? Where's things?
So you're still the same distance as last time. Nobody's really moved much.
Okay, cool. I'm going to walk over and I'm going to respectfully sit on top of Paulie where she's lying on the floor. Just because now if it tries to hurt me, it will potentially damage her again, respectfully. So I'm going to sit on her and just be like, sorry, love. It's a tough world. We got to do what we got to do. Then I'm going to say to Mercurius, look over there. So he turns his back so as not to witness me shooting Quiet Quinn in the face.
I appreciate your consideration. That's very sweet.
You are welcome. So, accuracy of 23 and damage of 14.
You shoot it, and it's a little bit bummed because it's feeling like it doesn't care about killing you, but it kind of glances at Mercurius like, oh, your friends are hurting me.
And I'm still just looking over there like, I don't see it.
Keep looking. There's a robot with really huge jugs.
Water jugs. It's a water bot used to transport water to and from cities.
Check out them tinnies.
And since listeners can't see the biggest shaking of the head in disapproval from Phaleon. All right, good boy.
Okay. I might just spend this turn laying on the floor and thinking about my life decisions.
Half the party seems to be split into like, what are we doing here? What have we done? How did we get here? One of our party members has found love, and we're trying to kidnap the daughter of our enemy because we need to get to that enemy, but at the same time, she had her wedding ruined, and we're the ones that ruined it.
She doesn't know that, right? Though? She doesn't know it was us.
No, she doesn't.
No, I think I am going to use my action skill now. Am I still close to the robot, or did they move away from me?
Yeah, they're like 1 square away from you.
Okay.
Because you did the suplex, and it just fell right next to you.
All right, then. I'm going to use my action skill. I'm going to chop its head off.
Okay. Go for it.
It is 3d8. Oh, that's an 8, 3, and 5. So 16 points of damage.
You swing your buzz axe at him, and it connects with his head, and it causes him to like topple, roll on the ground 2 squares away from you, and it's pretty wounded. It's like sparking out of its head a little bit, and then it will attack back. It raises its hand and does 5 points of damage to you, good boy.
Oh man!
And now it is Phaleon's turn.
I'm going to send Pigeon to do a melee attack, and he does 7 points of damage.
Pigeon dive bombs at it, electric, just hitting it, and more metal flying off of this robot. Its curves are now jagged edges.
No more smooth, sleek chrome lines.
Your wounded lover is just before your eyes, sparking, and
I think it would be really funny if I made Mercurius a real son of a bitch. Like a real shallow bastard, and he's like, you're not sleek and smooth anymore, and just blast him. I don't know. Do I want to make Mercurius an absolute scumbag? It's like, oh no, you were so sexy. Oh well. Respectfully. I don't know. I've only got 1 shield. So it could really smoke me. What do I do?
Or you could put him out of his misery type thing. It could be more of like a I love you, so I won't let you suffer.
It's totally honorable and not scummy at all. So yeah, I guess I will sorry about this, It's for your own good. I'm weeping a little. It's a 9.
I really wanted it to be a 1, and just miss.
That would have been hilarious. Okay, so I draw, aim, and fire. I rolled an accuracy of 9 and did 11 damage.
Where are you shooting it?
In the heart.
Okay, perfect.
Wait, robots don't have a heart. Where its heart would be.
Yeah.
In its central engine, in its central piston.
Its central processing unit.
Yeah, it's CPU. There you go.
You shoot it through the heart and oil is spilling out. It walks over to you, caresses your face gently one last time, and then collapses.
Oh, God.
Dead.
Oh.
That's another jackbot down.
I really inappropriately, bad timing, and like, yes!
Polly goes, ow, don't celebrate on me.
Sorry.
Is Quiet Quinn dead? It sounds like the fight's over.
Yeah, we killed him.
I didn't want to say it. Yeah, well, can I keep the body? Maybe take it to my garage? No, not like that. Not like that. I want to rebuild him. Oh, God. Ugh. Or maybe, I don't know, could I upgrade my cybernetic arm with parts from him so he'll always be with me?
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
Okay, we'll send the parts back to the garage. I'm taking this with me. And not in a weird sexual way.
I just want him to be inside me, that's all.
Oh my God. Yes.
All right, well, you guys have killed the Jackbot and Polly is there.
We did it, and I wasn't even helping. Sorry about that. Fellas and ladies and fellas. Gals. My gal pals. All right, I'm done. Sorry.
What was the actual plan? Right, we've got our 2 hostages. So now we need 2 of us to stay here with Paulie, and then 2 of us to go and take Nettie to another location. Wasn't that the plan? What are we doing? What's going on? We need to get a message to the Don, right? Saying we've got hostages. Call off the Jackbots. Is that what we want? I forgot. What's our end game here? Why have we done this?
I thought we were luring him in so that we could just... I thought we were going to just lure him in and smoke him one by one, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Or, romance him. Whatever comes up.
I don't know if we talked about it. I know that getting rid of the Jackbots was part of the plan, but I don't know if we talked about what we were going to do after that. Yeah. I mean, I guess if he doesn't have anybody to send after us, if we kill the Jackbots, then we can kind of have a little bit more leverage over him.
True. But we've already got his daughter. That's leverage enough, surely.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, and we kind of got what we wanted out of her because she brought a Jackbot to us and we killed it. The whole point was that the Don was messing with Amir and his business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we use the hostages as leverage for that. Leave Amir alone, or we'll respectfully kill your daughter.
We could also just do with the... I mean, I don't know if we want to do this or not. Do we want to just kill the Don? Do we want to try doing that?
Let's do the exact same plan. You know how we used the skag to lure her? Let's use her to lure him. Just use the exact same words and everything, but replace skag for daughter.
You're a genius.
And then it's petted. PTD.
People for the ethical treatment of Polly.
Oh, Petfoot.
Petfoot.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. I mean, if that's...
Well, how many more Jackbots does he have? If he shows up with 3 of these guys, we might be in trouble.
He's only got 2 more, Sheila and Alma.
Oh, yeah.
But if we have to fight 2 at a time, I mean...
Plus the Don, he's probably not just going to sit there.
No, that's true. We didn't do 2 amazingly, just against this one.
But, I mean, I was hardly helping. You guys mostly took care of that by yourselves.
That's true. Maybe if these next 2 robots are ugly robots, maybe you'll be more help.
Oh, man. Well, I think maybe if we try and split up those last 2 Jackbots and force the Don's hand so he doesn't have any more badass robots to bring with him to come get Polly, that could be beneficial.
Okay, So we need to split. We need some of us with Paulie and some of us with Nettie, right? So that we can split the forces.
Yeah.
Right.
Or, I don't know, what if he just sends the Jackbots out and we are not with Paulie or with Nettie and we go to the Don's house, who will now be unguarded, but then the Jackbots would still be alive. We'd have to finish the Don off real quick before the Jackbots got back.
Yeah, but he's squishy. He's made of flesh. We can take him.
Maybe we try that then.
I like that. That's devious.
I think that's a good plan.
And would the Jackbots have a reason to come after us if the Don was added to the picture?
That could be a happy
because
ending.
he was like, I'm locked into a contract. If the dude who holds the contract is dead, then that contract is null and void. No, wait, you're a lawyer, Mercurius. It's null and void, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's, I mean, according to Article 420, Section 69. Funny number. Absolutely.
Then that should be our plan. And maybe the Jackbots will be super grateful that we freed them from their, for want of a better term, bondage, and then they'll join our team.
Yeah.
I like it. This is brilliant.
Plan.
Let's do anybody got a snappy one-liner to finish it off? Something, quick and catchy, like, hey, let's lure the Jackbots away by using hostages, and then while they're taking them, we'll kill the Dawn. Boop-a-doo. Something flashy like that, right? That's real catchy, got a good flow.
You mean you just want us to sum up the plan, so for a good edit?
Well, not even necessarily that, but like a good end, like a good, almost cliffhanger line.
I got.
Right.
Wait, no, it's going to be dope. We're going to make the Dawn gone.
Oh.
That was bad. Okay, what's yours?
No, I was just... no, it was... No, it was bad.
Let's hear it.
Well, no, it was just going to be like, like a show circle. Let's all put our hands in and say, let's go get the Dawn. And then I look down at Paulie and go, no offense.
Hey, you want to get in on this? Hand in the circle, Paulie. Let's go.
It's pretty good, too. So we've got Dawn. Let's go make the Dawn gone with a throat-slitting notion. We've got circle, hands in the circle. What was it? Let's go get the Dawn.
Let's go get the Dawn.
And then inviting Polly in. Okay, Matt, come up with something.
I don't have anything.
Okay, Kimmy.
Clear hearts, dead Dawn, can't lose.
Let's get it Dawn.
Oh, no. Oh, that's so good. Kimmy, can you come up with anything?
No, but I like the circle idea, but I also like bringing in the Quiet Quinn's hand into the circle so that it's all of us.
All right, so we got Polly with a sack on her head, dead Quiet Quinn, and the four of us with our hands in the circle, and on three we're going to say, we'll make the Dawn gone.
Except because Paulie's still lying on the floor. She's just sort of like, yeah. Count us in.
1, 2, 3.
Let's make the Dawn gone.
And I'll do Quiet Quinn. Get it because he's dead and he doesn't talk.
Thank you for listening to Friend and Foe Adventure Co. If you're interested in other projects that some of us are doing, then you could go check out YouTube. Kyle does Mecha Mac Music. Just search for that channel. Phil does a podcast called Organized Fun with an S because he's British, where he plays board games and then reviews them. And then I do the Board Game Community Show, where I have casual conversations with people in different places throughout the board game community. If you enjoyed the podcast, share it with your friends, your family, whoever you think would enjoy it. Share it on your social media to the world and let others know about it. And if you really want to help us out, you can also rate and review it on Apple Podcasts. That helps it get seen by randos out there, pop up in their recommendations. Hey, and if you didn't like it, share it with your enemies, and then you'll have the last laugh. I make plenty of mistakes while playing this. It's a fairly new game, and I'm fairly new to RPGs, but we have a lot of fun doing it, and we are learning as we go. So I'll get better as we go. This will only go up, I'm sure. If you are interested in trying out Bunkers and Badasses for yourself, then you can. Go to nerdvanagames.com and you can buy the source book and start having your own adventures. You can also follow us on Twitter at FFAdventureCo. All right, bye!